Hello, hello, Leo. So, Leo, I had major oral surgery. If you saw the spirit messages, you've already heard the good and the bad about it. So, I'm still swollen, but I'm trying to talk as slowly and as clear as I can with these monthly messages. If I feel like I'm slurring or I didn't get the word out right, I will repeat it. So bear with me. I have the mic on, so definitely trying to be very clear. I have it kind of close up to my mouth so to make sure that y'all can hear everything. And let's get into it for February. What do we have going on for Leo? Leo for February 2023. I don't know what happened in January, but I feel like I just did warp speed, and I feel like I'm in the middle of the year and I can't believe it's only the second month. I'm like, why do I feel like I've already lived 6 months into this? I don't know if it's age, because when you get a certain point, it's like everything just zooms by. But I swear, could be too that it's going to take me 6 months to heal, and maybe I'm just trying to hurry up and get there. I'm not sure, but it just seems like time is just speeding for me. Do y'all feel it, Leos? It may just be me. Let's get into this. Leo. What are the messages for Leo this month, February? Leo. Any guidance, any messages? All right. Ooh, look at that big old money in the money sector. Let's see. We definitely have new job coming in. Some of you might be doing something that you're starting at home. Could be a home-based business. There's also something with teaching. I do get some opposition in your home. So some of you may have somebody that may not be open to a home-based business or what you're trying to do, because we got the little double head there, and I see some communication, and then we have the claw, which means that, maybe you're married or in a partnership where it's like, I want to turn the spare bedroom into, I don't know, a crafting room for my business or a media room for my videos, or there's something that maybe you want to start and you may have somebody who is just opposition on top of it right now. Um, I do see some travel that possibly could be coming in. Some of you might be even doing some type of road trip where you are in, what do you call them, RV or fifth wheel or trailer, whatever you call those things that you pull. Some of you might actually be traveling from place to place. Could be travel blog, could be even having a food truck business, because there's something with travel here. Um, Maybe you're getting some type of trailer or truck to have some food or something in, or what else? I saw some truck the other day that was making tea cakes. Oh, they were so good too. I stopped and got some. So I don't know. Some of you, this may be having to do with travel to make money. Um, you may have a sick animal that is going to be coming in this month. So you might want to kind of check on anything that's going on with an animal. Um, Sun is upside down. So it could be that this could be an older animal that is having some problems. I don't know. I just feel like that it's either an animal or a friend that's not doing well, Leo, that y'all might be checking in on. Now, when we come to the bad spell work sector, we have the eye, and there's definitely, it's kind of crossing over into your health, but you have somebody watching you. And typically in the bad spell work sector, this is not a good like watch. Somebody is trying to keep up with you. Maybe they're trying to see if there is some issue with you. Or they're trying to see what's going on with you or your health, or it could be that maybe somebody did some work on an animal or something was thrown at you and it hit an animal, and they're trying to see if you're posting about it, anything. And I hope not. But I'm definitely getting that you're being watched. Now we have the chicken foot there, which is showing that spirit is blocking this. So you may have somebody who's trying to get an inside scoop on you, and spirit may be letting them see some things, but they're not letting them see everything, and the protection is there. Definitely see some transformation that you're going through, and it is with your health. So some of you may be having some health issues, but spirit is kind of like, we're going to block what these people can see because they're purposely trying to see that. This could be somebody stressing you out. If you don't believe in spell work, this could be somebody just stressing you out. There could be some changes that are coming into your health, and some people are looking at it. They may not agree. Maybe you're making some changes with your body or your physical aesthetics, and some people are not agreeing with it, and there may be some negative energy, and spirit is trying to block that. I do see the handcuffs on this transformation, but they're open, which means that something is getting better. Some of you may be transforming into something that gives you more freedom. Could be anything. This could be gender assignment. This could be, mental health improvement. This could be, setting boundaries, and whatever was shackling you before, this transformation is on top of it, which means that whatever this handcuff was holding back, you've been freed, and this transformation is opening up major changes for you. But there is a little stress with this, and it could be that there's some stuff that maybe some people are objecting to, or they're not, um, I don't know, they're not open to. You're definitely getting some conflict with family. And I think over here in the house, this could be about a job or growth or education or something like this. And then we have some opposition here. So I think some of you this month are like, why can't y'all just let me be great? Let me be who I want to be. Why do I have to be stressed out with this little thing? Now, typically you're Leo. And I would like to say that you don't get stressed out, but I feel like some of you are like, how do I make this work? How do I do this? And especially when it looks like that you're under a magnifying glass, but spirit is kind of like, no, transformation is going to happen regardless. We see some big changes coming in within 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. We do have the bullet casing though on top of the key, which means that there are some changes or transformation that's coming, but they won't be easy. So be prepared that even though spirit is saying this transformation is going to happen, the bullet casing is showing that there's going to be some issues with this transformation coming in. Um, the mask could mean that somebody is changing up. People could be saying that you're fake or you're wearing a fake mask. Some of you could be looking at people where you're looking at maybe some people you thought were going to support you or help you out, and you're realizing that they're wearing a fake mask, especially masculine energy. Some of you might be really questioning somebody that's aggressive. If they're a woman, there could just be more masculine, aggressive energy, and you feel like this person is being fake. But I feel like some of you could be trying to sort something out about someone. There's something about communication, but it's a lack of it, or the communication is not right. And this mask could show deception. You may be feeling this month like somebody's not being honest with you. Um, they're not telling you everything. And that could be why you're questioning who this person is or how they're doing things. Um, Manifestation is upside down in family. And we have the hip over here, and it's about being inflexible. And spirit is saying somebody's kind of set in their ways. You could be trying to manifest something, and somebody's like, no, I don't see the vision, or I don't want the change. So I feel like that some of you could be pushing, and this could be with either spiritual family or biological family. So there may be some things that are opening up that are not manifesting exactly the way that you want. I am getting trickster in family, and it could be that somebody's kind of taking you through the runaround. Um, but I am getting something with inflexibility, like somebody doesn't want to bend, and you may be going back and forth with that. This trickster energy, honestly, Leo, could be you. Like, how do I manipulate them to go the direction that I want to go? And I'm only saying this because trickster kind of crosses over money. So it may be that either somebody's trying to trick you into doing something because you're inflexible, you're not bending, or you're trying to trick somebody into doing something that you want because they're inflexible or they're not bending. Now, I do see a loss of money possibly with travel. So if you're planning a vacation or a trip, you might need to watch your budget. Especially if you're taking children or younger people like that, it could be that you're spending a lot more money. I do see your crown is upright, which means that there's a lot of recognition that's coming to you. You could be doing something that people are like, we would love to have you teach it or show us how to do it, or, maybe this is you being a consultant. Whatever it is, you're in the upright with your crown. So it's showing that you have a lot of positive energy, the way that people are seeing you. You could have some new projects that are coming out, but maybe there's a loss of money with marketing or promoting, or you could be asked to travel to teach or share your vision. And Spirit is like, watch, definitely watch your money. Good spell work or good luck sector definitely shows that for some of you, connecting with women this month may be a lucky thing for you. You may have somebody that wants to start a business, or there's ideas that may be opening up for you with a person. So you may be thinking of a project or an idea that comes in that's really, it seems to be lucky for you. Now, good spell work sector, we have the anchor. We also have the dead, and we have a lot of emotion. Um, Looks like there's a solid, some type of stability that's coming in. But I do feel like that you may have something coming in where you owe spirit an offering, or you promise spirit something. So, especially a water spirit, because I'm getting the anchor right there. If you are working with a particular water spirit and you promise the spirit something, you might want to go ahead and do that. I'm getting a lot of emotion here, and it could be affecting your emotions. So there may be a little bit of up and down or back and forth with the way that you're seeing things, because you owe some type of offering. Now, I think more so water, but it could be with any spirit or deity that you're working with. If you have made any type of pacts or you owe, make sure that you're paying them, because it's going to really affect your stability, not only your foundation, but possibly your your ability to create, your ability to give birth to projects. For some of you, this could even be even some type of delay with actual pregnancy until the spirit is paid. And that's in the spell work sector. Good spell work, so it's not really negative. It just may be that maybe you forgot something and you need to follow through. Love, we have the demon head over here, and we have new home. Some of you might be thinking of looking for a home. Make sure you cleanse it out before you move in. This could be residual energy from people that live there. There may also be some type of expansion that's going on in your home, and maybe you're knocking heads or butting heads with somebody. Um, this could even be a new love person where there is an energy of, they could be spicy, but a little bit in a controlling way. If not them, this could be somebody looking at you and thinking, oh, Leo is a little controlling. And a Leo being controlling, say it ain't so. Really? Leo? No. Trying to assert their will, trying to bend people, tricking, maybe manipulating a little bit to get their way. Would a Leo do that? Maybe so. Some of you too, though, may be having some issue with a person that is not um, open to home improvements. This could also be eviction, because we see it over here where we see a problem or conflict coming in with a devil head here, and then we have demon head over here. So some of you could be dealing with somebody that is causing problems in your home. And I don't feel like this is a child. I feel like this is an older person or an adult. Could be that you're thinking about evicting somebody or putting somebody out, but with the sword over here, there's definitely some conflict that's coming in. I don't know why it would be in the love sector, but maybe you have a place that you love or a situation that you love. Could also be that you're having a problem with a loved one, because we see trickster energy over here in family. And then we have somebody that's inflexible. We do have spirit. This could be gossip too, where somebody could be like Leo is really inflexible, or they're trickster, or they're wearing a mask, or you're dealing with a male that is wearing a mask and they're trying to cause problems, because we have a lot of communication that may be Somebody trying to create a problem. Don't you come in here with that meow meow fussing at me. You have 3 bowls of food and I know you're full. No more food. Keep moving. Keep moving, Voodoo. Yes. I'm not going to argue with you. He's the only one. Ginger cats love to talk back. Well, first of all, they love to talk, period. And I never knew that until I had a ginger. But they actually will have conversations. Like in the morning, he goes, hello, hello. And I'm looking at him like, what the fuck? And then it may be something he makes this weird, whoop, like it's time to eat. Yes, I'm talking about you, but I didn't mean for you to come back and talk. It's funny how the cats always make their presence known when we get to y'all. Yes. It's almost like they know that we're dealing with Leo energy. So let me shout out to my people. All right. So let's move on. But I definitely feel you need to watch your budget. You really need to watch your spending. Some of y'all, you're spending when you shouldn't be spending because your purse is empty and spirit is saying you really need to watch your money. Vertebrae is definitely showing that you need to get a backbone. Some of you may be letting somebody manipulate or play games with you. And I feel like that you're trying to lay down boundaries. And this could be a child energy or an immature energy. And spirit is like, for some, you really need to work on your backbone with the way that you're dealing with people. There may be some type of expense that's coming in within the next 4 days, 4 weeks, or 4 months that will leave your bank account a little bit low, but it may be that you need to pay on something for a home. I'm definitely feeling with this job there that this could be a home-based thing, or maybe you're just trying to put money back into a home. Let's see. There is possibly new love coming in. I do see some money that is coming in with doing something that you possibly love. Um, there's something that slows down this month, though. So some of you may, especially on top of money, and that could be why spirit is like, watch your money. So the next 4 days could be tight. Next 4 weeks could be tight. But I'm definitely seeing that opportunities slow down. There's money trickling in, but it hasn't got to where you need it to be yet. So, but I do feel like there's going to be a big upswing because spirit is on either side of this, which means that they're going to bless you. If you've been praying for better opportunities, it looks like that they're coming in. Let's see. We definitely have something again with not being flexible, but this time the doctor bag is on top of it, which means that there's some issues with leg, hip, knee. So there may be causing some type of back problems. If you're having stiffness in your back, it could be your sciatic problem. It could also be that there's a hip. Spirit is saying for some of you, there's definitely a need for either a knee replacement or a hip replacement. And you may be dealing with this. If this is not you, it could be a family member. But for some of y'all, I feel like that's something in your hip or your knee is going to make your back hurt, and you may end up having to have some type of replacement. Now, we do have evil eye energy, but walking away from it is like I'm not even entertaining it. It's more than one person. You do have some people that are trying to block some type of new beginning for you. But I don't feel it's more talk, you guys. The mockingbird is under there, which is more gossip than anything. It's not like these people can really stop anything, but it's more than one. So when we look at this, there may be a group of people that are gossiping about a new beginning or something that's opening up for you, or you have a group of people that are trying to stop a new beginning. Could be some issue with travel. So pay attention to your card this month. Pay attention to if you're flying out, that your tickets and everything are good. You have your passport, because there's definitely a little bit of a energy of blockage. And I feel like some of this is just envy or jealousy. Some of you may not even be feeling like I have any problems with friends, but I do feel like there's a lack of communication, or you will be stopping communication with a group of people because of maybe even something you heard or just the energy. Because of gossip. You may hear something and it's like, yeah, I'm not even going to deal with these people. If there's some type of legal settlement or situation, it looks like that there's victory. You're victorious in whatever this is. Spirit is on top of it. So if you've been doing any type of legal work or asking or praying for some type of outcome to come your way legally, it looks like that it will. Be careful of people wearing masks, though. And I feel like it's masculine energy, and this person is not looking at you. So this person may have said something to other people to make you look a certain way. Trickster energy is there, but your crown is still upright, which means that maybe whatever they were trying to do, they didn't do. But I see a lot of emotions there. Um, and some of you may be withdrawing from that energy. It looks like that you're trying your best to ignore it and not engage. And that might be your best thing. Because that way you can focus more on what you need to do. Especially because it looks like that you could be having problems with a home. Um, some of you, definitely it looks like that this month or moving into next month, there's some issues with, could be home repair. Or like I said, for some of you, it may even be that there's a problem with a landlord or somebody who lives in your house, where either there's talks about eviction or you pulling somebody out, or maybe you even deciding to leave. Leo, hey, Peebo. Well, yeah, if they're not going to eat it, you can eat it. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. So we got the neighborhood cat just walking in. Looks like Voodoo opened the door for everybody to come in. And knowing that he's going to be the main one in here growling if he sees a stray cat in this house. Eat fast, people. Eat fast before they figure out you're in here. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. Funny how all the cats have come. Leo. Leo, Leo. All right. Let me quit. Leo. So we have the Five of Cups in reverse. Making new plans. Moving on. Release for something. Now, we have a renewal. Could be that maybe the energy was going down. Looks like some of you have been depressed, or there's some type of grief or something that you're coming through. Last month may have been a heavy month for y'all. And it looks like that it's like I can't keep doing this. I need to get myself out of this funk because I have these plans that are coming in. Two of Cups, we have partnership, personal power, support coming in. Some of you could be trying to figure out a business plan with someone. You may be making some new plans with moving in with someone. There may be releasing yourself from an old residence and going to another one. You may even be trying to sell a house, and that's why this issue over here with this person may not be on the same page. But there is something coming in with partnership, and it's making plans. Oh, but it's business. Queen of Pentacles, business-like, organized. Some of you are trying to go into a partnership with someone. You could be giving birth to a new business or a new idea. There is a release from something that was maybe holding you back. And now it's like, look, I got to make this money. I got to get something that opens up for me, and I'm focused in on it. Judgment card, stagnation, self-examination, indecision. How do I want to run this business? What direction do I want to go? Some of you could be making a business plan, and maybe that's what you're presenting. Now, we do see a new job coming in, and we see something with education, but maybe this is researching. How am I going to do this? If this is a home-based business, how do I do it? Do I have to get a permit to open this room up? Am I going to be including something new? Damn, people, you must have been starving, boo. Um, how do I make this money? Ten of Pentacles, we have coral, loss of community, monetary loss, absorbed immaterial things. So it looks like some of you were maybe trying to start something up or get something going, and then all of a sudden there's this bill that comes in that I need to take care of, or there's this permit that I need to get. There is this loss of material. So it's almost like I came from a place where I was depressed. Maybe I wasn't as motivated. I got motivated. Partnership. Let's make this money together. A little bit of stagnation because I'm indecisive about what I want to do. Could have been somebody who lost their way, lost their motivation. And then we have a money loss. I don't feel like working, or I'm not pulling in work, or I'm not doing what I used to do. So my money is not the same. But then we have something that comes up. And you could have been dealing with masculine energy, the emperor. This could be a husband, masculine figure, father, brother. And there may be this talk about money. I don't want to lose money. Are we going to make money? Do you have the money? If this is a landlord, it could be like, do you have the money? This is a person of authority. Page of Wands, a message comes in fast. And then we see some type of celebration. If some of you were thinking that you weren't going to have money to do something, it looks like that you will, because it looks like that there's a message that comes in from the emperor about a loss of money. There's quarrels. If there was something that you needed to pay and you were trying to avoid, and it could have been that, look, I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to come in so I can get this money. We have this conversation over here about the money not being there, and then celebrations because the money is there. Then we have the Fool in reverse, though, risk taking. Some of you are borrowing, borrowing money from Paul to pay Peter. Um, and then we have Three of Wands, possibly a loan, financial support to reach a goal, though. So it could be that some of you were having an issue with money. There may be a new job opportunity that's coming in, but there may have been something that needed to be taken care of. I got to take care of this. And the message came in loud and clear. And then, goddamn, people has eaten every single bowl. There's 3 bowls of cat food. The people across the street do not take care of him. And I already have too many cats. So I know, Leo. You ain't even got to tell me. I know I can't take him in. He just comes over here and eats. But I feel so bad for him. I don't know why people take in animals and don't take care of them. But I digress. Let's get back to you. So we get taken out a loan or doing something that brings in money, but you're taking risk, which means that some of you might be borrowing money, moving money around to pay something, and then praying that you make money the next month. If not, this could be that there's something that has to be taken care of, regardless of what the money looks like in the bank account. I do feel like that there may be people that come in and help, or there may be an upsurge in business that brings this money in. And then we have the Star card, a loan or something. If you're applying for something or waiting for a settlement that looks like something is coming through, because we have hope and we have inspiration. Knight of Swords, rushing, lack of thought. Some of y'all have to be really careful that you're not your own worst enemy. And it comes back to Spirit saying money management. If you're getting yourself out of a hole, don't dig yourself into another hole, is what I'm getting. If you're loaning money out to people, make sure that you're getting the money back. And I saw this was it with Cancer or Gemini? One of those two, where there was somebody that was loaning money out or borrowing money and not being able to pay it. So be careful that you're not putting yourself in a position where you're digging yourself out of one hole, but creating another hole. 10 of Wands, there's a lot of responsibility. I'm overwhelmed. And that could be why some of you are being impulsive, but maybe it's because you're trying to take care of a lot of other people and you're not making the best decisions. Spirit is like, slow down. Think about what you're doing. This could be you trying to take care of family. There may be some expenses if you purchased a second property. It may be that maybe you're paying rent one place and trying to get something else going. But I feel like you got a lot on your plate, Leo. Whatever it is, I feel like you have a lot on your plate. And Spirit is like, slow down and really think about what you're trying to do. 9 of Swords. This is being up at night. How do I do this? Stress. This could also be worried about stress causing illness or feeling like there's some illness. There may be a major decision that needs to come in. And some of you may be feeling overwhelmed to the point that it's affecting your sleep. And it looks like with 9 of Cups, you're going to fulfillment, happiness, contentment. There's something, satisfaction that you complete, but it comes in after stress. And Ace of Cups is new opportunity, business, creativity, and action. If you're starting a new business, it may be, do I take out a business loan? I want to get this started now. I don't have all the money that I need, but if I take out a loan, I can make it happen. But then it shows 10 of Wands being overwhelmed. There's a lot of responsibility. 9 of Swords, not being able to sleep because I got a lot on my mind. It does balance out with the 9 of Cups. Fulfillment, satisfaction. I did what I needed to do. Ace of Cups, new opportunity or a new creation. Starting something where it looks like that you're going to grow it. But you have to be careful of money management and bad decisions. This is not anything this month that you need to be impulsive about, because it looks like some of you may be wanting to start something and like pulling money from your bank account to do that, but then there's a bill or something unexpected that comes up that you have to take care of. Spirit is like, don't put yourself in that situation. Don't put yourself in that situation. Really think about what you're doing. Now you're eating the dog food. People, you're going to be sick, babe. You're going to be sick. You got to slow down. He must not have eaten in a couple of days. I've never seen him eat this much. Um, you have a new opportunity, something possibly that you're trying to create that is going to bring in money. But Spirit wants you to get a business plan, put something on paper, and really think it out. Some of you, you're going to have to move away from Amazon or whatever you're trying to spend your money on, because it looks like for some, you spend your money in places that you really don't need to be spending your money. And then you look at that bank account and it's like, damn, the light bill is due, or this car note is due, or I thought I was going to have more money coming in. Um, if you're trying to start a business, you might want to get a business plan together and actually look into a business loan. Some of this stuff you'll be able to write off, but Spirit is saying literally make a plan. If not, you're going to dig yourself out of one hole and dig yourself into another hole. I definitely see something coming in with partnership within business, but it's almost like you have to be on the same page with this person. And I do see some head knocking or maybe some doubts. And it may be that this person doesn't see your vision. But I feel for some of you, it's like you need to be doing something that gives you purpose, or else you start spending money. You start putting money somewhere else. So if you've been bored, if you're coming out of a place of, I need to do something to keep me busy, then you really need to sit down and structure it out. Because if you structure it out, it looks like that you're going to make some money. You'll, instead of you putting money or pouring money into something, you'll actually be getting money out of it. What is that saying, Leo? Work smarter, not harder. And I think that some of you are working too hard because there's a lack of preparation or planning, or either there's an issue with money management that you have to get over. There's something that needs to be healed with your relationship with money. Some of you have a sense of poverty, and when the bank account gets too low, you freak out, you stress, and it causes health issues. Some of you have a very unhealthy relationship with money where you spend, 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 and you always think that it's going to be there. And when it's not there, you stress out. So there's definitely some type of unhealthy karmic energy with money that you have to heal it. And trust me, I understand that, because I have a fear of poverty. When you've been there, you don't want to be there again. And so when that bank account starts looking low, I'm like, oh, I start sweating, and I'm starting to mend it. I'm starting to mend it this year, but it hasn't been easy. But now I'm realizing I can spend money and still make money if I am structured with it. And I think for some of you, this may be a personal message for someone, but for some of you, it's like you need to get more structured with what you're trying to do so that you don't lose money. All right, Leo? Hope that makes sense. All right, my loves. Talk to you later. I got to get all these cats out my house.